Again, most men, if they feel lack of confidence here, don't feel successful here, will overcompensate often in other areas of their life, whether it's in their job, whether it's in their friendships, uh, you know, other areas that, really aren't or really compensating for the fact that they don't feel successful over here. And what I know to be true is that how you feel in your intimate relationship is directly related to how you're going to feel about pretty much everything else that's going on in your life. When we're naked together and we're doing our thing, it's like all the vulnerability is there's no hiding anymore, and it's a beautiful, beautiful place for the deepest connection there is. But how often does sex just become a rote act or mechanical or unfeeling? Or and we also have to remember that there's different kinds of sex. There's making love, there's fucking, there's screwing, there's all different kinds of ways that we as humans will do this act and what we make it mean. So, we don't want to just be like, okay, it's been enough time. Okay, we're done. It's like, no, where are you both connecting in this that is bringing you to a place that's beyond just the two of you? People say it's like, I'm going to fuck you to God. It's like, how often are you having that experience where it's a spiritual experience to have intercourse, to connect in this way that is just one of the most beautiful things we get to share with another human being. And sometimes that's just people just give it away, especially with pornography and how accessible things are now on the internet. It really cheapens the power and the intensity and the depth of what sexuality really means. And unfortunately, we're not talking about this enough. We're not talking to our children about it enough. It's awkward. We're relying on schools or friends of our children to inform them, and more often than not, this does not end well. This only breeds more of a lack of intimacy and connection, and then we just are trying to get our sexual desires met as a release, a physical release as a man. But sex and intimacy is so much more than just a physical release. It is our bond. It is our exchanging of energy, of fluids, of ways of connecting on the deepest level that unify our field around us. When you're connecting as two people coming together, there's a synergistic energy that emerges from coming together in that way. At its most core aspects, it's like that's how children come into this world. We're literally creating another human being in this act of coming together, literally. So I know this is a topic that, again, is not talked about enough in an honest, transparent, and vulnerable way. So I just wanted to start bringing this more into the conversation about being a warrior in the bedroom. Again, most men, if they feel lack of confidence here, don't feel successful here, will overcompensate often in other areas of their life, whether it's in their job, whether it's in their friendships, uh, you know, other areas that, really aren't or really compensating for the fact that they don't feel successful over here. And what I know to be true is that how you feel in your intimate relationship is directly related to how you're going to feel about pretty much everything else that's going on in your life. How are you going to feel about your job? How are you going to feel about making money? How are you going to feel about your contribution into society and your community? If your intimate relationship is off or low energy or not happening, I know personally, then I don't really care much about anything else that's going on. That is the core root of everything else. That is the fuel that or the energy that fuels every other part of my life.